Like, okay, I'll admit that I'm an asshole piece of shit and I gotta work on my temper and that my temper is disgusting and I gotta work on who I am as a person. And like, you know what? I acknowledge that. Oh my fucking God. Leave it at my door. Like, oh, Cobra just broke his cell phone, so we can't tell the Door Dashers off via text. So it's like, let's send him a bunch of stupid shit through DoorDash. Ha ha ha, because he's live. And I'm like, okay, if it's paid for, leave it at my door. Yeah. And then, like, if I need it, I'll use it. If I don't need it, I'll give it away to people in my life who need it more than I do. So the trolls in question are just wasting their money to fuck with Cobra at this point. It's fucking pathetic. Oh my fucking God. I should answer that so they stop knocking. Like, this is the kind of crap my trolls do because they think they have control over my life. Well, I control them. Otherwise, they wouldn't do shit like this. So, like a distinguished gentleman, I'm going to walk a straight line over to the door. Ha ha. Can I help you? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. No, you're good. My trolls are assholes. Thank you. Yes, you too. Well, she seemed really nice. I'm like, what the fuck was this delivery, dude? Oh, like, I have a delivery for you, Cobra. Jesus Christ. Hold up. Oh, well, I'm not complaining about that. She's like, sorry to bother you. Y'all sent me 4 bottles of vodka. Jesus Christ. Like, oh, I'm sorry to bother you. No, she wasn't bothering me at all. Like, I'm having a rough night. I fucking lost my temper on my cell phone and I broke it. The company who sent me it didn't do a good job of reinforcing it. So it's like, I know, let's send Cobra 4 bottles of Fleshman's vodka. A cannibal's favorites. Ha! Look at that. Like, I'm not gonna fucking drink all this in one sitting. But like, if I feel the urge to have a drink and like take it out on myself, I'd rather take it out on this bottle and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess people discovered which alcohol company that I use to deliver alcohol to my door. And they're like, hey, Cobra, you know, the delivery lady was so nice. She was like, don't yell at me. And I'm like, I'm not mad at you. People are fans of my videos and like, man, Cobra's having a rough night. Let's send him some more alcohol while he's waiting for his phone. So he's, eh. Like, no, straight up, I'm not gonna ask my daddy for fucking help, even though I appreciate everything that my dad does for me. I'm not gonna ask him for shit because I'm an adult. I should be able to fucking handle this myself and make my own goddamn money. Like, that applies to a point. I'm not trying to talk shit. I can only fucking handle so much. Because my YouTube trolls love to get me fired from every job that I have. So now I gotta rely on vodka. Oh, fuck me. Got me some Russian juice. Das Badania, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's a lot of fucking Fleischmann's Royal vodka. That's ridiculous. So I guess the trolls found out, or the fans, whatever, they found out the alcohol delivery service that I use here in town, and they have my address. So it's like, hey, Cobra, you're having a rough night, brother. Cheer up and keep rocking and keep doing your thing. It could be worse. Here you go. Here's some free vodka. And I'm like, well, Cobra's not going to complain about that. The last time I had a phone and I smacked it a couple times, it still stayed together. This phone fucking broke way too easily. And I'm like, that's kind of bullshit, to be honest. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to expect anyone to pay for my mistakes. I want to take the money that I made from my YouTube videos in the last couple of months, and I'll just buy another phone and then have it delivered and then work on my temper and be like, you know what? If you feel like getting mad or losing your temper, you don't need alcohol to say it, but just take a deep breath. Be like, it's gonna be okay. Even though the world and life and people suck, just take a deep breath and be like, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck sent me like 4 bottles of vodka, but like, holy shit, thank you. I really appreciate it. That's gonna fucking help with my depression and waiting for a new cell phone and everything, Like, I don't need alcohol to deal with my depression, but it definitely helps, you know? One of those, I don't need it to help, but if you're gonna send it, okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna fucking bitch or complain about it. So everyone who tries to get a hold of me for the next couple of days is gonna be like, "Oh my God, you broke your cell phone again, you fucking autistic." Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, get off my ass. Everyone fucking loses their temper and loses their shit. I can still get a hold of people through my computer, and I'm not smashing that anytime soon. I'd rather fucking shoot my dick off than smash my computer, but that's just my personal opinion. And it's like, how's that for? Oh, come here, Salazar. Salazar Slytherin, get up here. There you go. I'm such a Harry Potter nerd. I named my green stuffed cobra. Okay. Like, look at that. Someone's like, Cobra's having a rough night, man. I've been trying to control my temper. It's gotten better, but it isn't perfect. And I still make mistakes. I still do things that I'm not proud of. And then my fans are like, hey, you know what, Cobra? It's all good, man. Fucking, here's 4 free bottles of vodka. Like, holy Jesus fucking Christ, that's a lot of vodka. I don't even have money for that right now. I don't have money for alcohol. I spent my budget and my fucking, my PayPal donations on delivery. And like, somebody was just like, I feel bad for Cobra. He's having a rough night. You know what I want to do? I want to buy him 4 bottles of vodka. And, like drinking all of these isn't going to save me from my situation. But, if I like do what I'm planning on doing and just conserve on these 4 bottles and be like, I don't need to smash a bottle to get entertained by my fans, you know. No, it's kind of bullshit because normally the last time I got a phone from the same company that I got my cell phone from, I smacked it a couple times and it didn't break that easily. Excuse me. Mm. So I'm like, the quality's gone down, and I'm just supposed to sit here and take it because I got a nasty temper. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. I get my cell phone replaced, regardless of what anyone does, and like, quit losing your temper on your cell phone. It felt so nice to have a new cell phone and to be able to play on the apps and do my thing. And then, of course, you had to fucking lose your goddamn temper. And I'm like, so I have no idea who the fuck sent the 4 bottles of vodka, but they're like, I'm a fan of Cobra's videos. I found which delivery service he uses to deliver alcohol to his apartment. So I'm going to use it to send him 4 more bottles. Like, hey, Cobra, you're about to be low. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to be low on alcohol for a hot minute. I got this case of Bush Peach Lights. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't going to fucking worry about it if I ran out. I got $1,000 coming from Google AdSense. So I'm like, as soon as I get that, I'll just order another cheap phone and then be like, well, work on your temper, Cobra. If you get mad at your cell phone, just put it in your pocket, turn it off, and take a deep breath. So now I got to go through the process of getting another phone again, and it's my own damn fault. I'll acknowledge that my temper is unhealthy, but what's more unhealthy than my temper are the fucking assholes who try as hard as they can to troll me. And then meanwhile, it's like, you want to talk all the shit you want. Oh, look at that. Look at the size of this fucking handle. My YouTube trolls can suck a dick because my fans will send me like 4 big ass bottles of Royal Fletchman's vodka because I'm the king, man. You know? They're like, I like when Cobra gets drunk and just speaks his mind. He speaks the truth and he's not afraid to be himself. And that kind of, yeah. I'm definitely not going to drink through this in one sitting. I'll tell you that right now because holy shit, 4 bottles. One bottle is going to last me a couple days. But like fucking 4 bottles? Holy shit, dude. That is. They're like, hey, Cobra, we figured out your address and we figured out which which alcohol delivery service you use to get delivery to your door. And the chick who delivered it, I recognize her because I see her every time I order it for myself personally. And she's just like, I'm not trying to bother you. And I'm like, you're not bothering me. You're just doing your job. Thank you. So, honestly, thank you for the 4 bottles of vodka. You know, it feels like I just got this new phone and then it's already broken again because of my hot temper. And I need to work on my temper. I'll acknowledge that. But like at the same time, if all it took was bam, 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 bam to break the phone, I'm like the company I ordered the phone from shouldn't have smashed that easily. That kind of feels like some bullshit, dude. Like, oh, if it's easier to break, then they'll come back to us to order another phone kind of thing. And I'm like, it is what it is. I acknowledge that I fucked up. And I'm not going to ask anyone in my life for another phone. I'm not. I'm just going to wait for my Google AdSense money to come in and then wait for that. And then when I transfer money to my PayPal, then I'll be able to order another phone. And I'll keep you updated on that progress. But holy shit, thank you for the 4 bottles of vodka, whoever said that. Like, that was really nice of you. You're like, you know what? Cobra needs a drink. It's fucking cold outside. He's having a rough night. And like, I don't mean to lose my fucking temper, but I'm so used to being criticized and critiqued and made fun of and bullied my entire life. So automatically, I expect myself to be perfect and for things to go perfectly. And when it doesn't, I freak. And I'm like, nothing is perfect and nobody's perfect. So, you know what I'm saying?